title. I don't really care. Excuse me while my computer has issues. Delete. Delete. I'll just have to do it manually, I guess. Yay. Everything seems to be working okay now, I think. There we go, yeah. I'm not really listening to the game right now at the moment, so. Just tweeting out the usual spam on Twitter. I don't think I get any views from that, so I'm not sure why I do that. Mostly habit, I think. I've adjusted my mic a little bit so that I can have my fan on higher because it's really hot today. I'd say happy 4th of July, but I mean, I'm not real happy with all the explosions in the air. And other news is also depressing, but I won't get into that. Regardless, let's just get into the robot fighting. I think I will decide for once to try this with with this team. Just for the sake of trying it. It's not going to do well, I don't think. It just doesn't do as well as my usual team. But that might be my strange opinion in that regard. But, nevertheless, welcome to my stream. Thanks for joining me again, or for the first time. And in the future, of course, which is more likely than either of those. But, yeah, I don't really want to lag too much, other than the lag that we will experience naturally from being an online game. Excuse any mic blips. I occasionally mute myself to comment to someone off screen and things like that. Honestly, I'm just going to quit out of this one. I can already tell it's not a good run so far. Not in my opinion, anyway. I needed to get my buff off sooner instead of firing off my mass attack. Even if I am using my unusual team, hopefully the cascade will allow me to survive it. It did pretty decent damage without the buff up, and but the buff is absolutely necessary in Master League right now, at least for my playstyle. I can't pull off a team that can pull off hundreds of thousands, 200,000 attack at the moment. Okay. Okay. See, he has an attack that triggers from the first death in a match, so hopefully it's pretty smooth so far. Yeah, this is as expected. I don't know if I'll need anything else. This is actually not a bad run through, especially since I'm not using my main team. But the meta is very range heavy, and that hits my target, so I might go again. I think I might be able to do better than that, even if I'm using Subo instead of Tonbo, which isn't a bad build. It's just doesn't have skin. Let's check it out real quick to see if I can improve anything on it. But axis drop, yeah. It's kind of reliant upon the rest of the team in a lot of ways. It needs the buffs from this. It needs this thing to hit the things to get it to trigger its recharge abilities. But all in all, this isn't a too challenging of a set of teams so far. Unlike last week's, I think I might be able to get a maxed out damage score. Lots of other players are changing their teams constantly, and I'm more or less trying little variations so that I can tell whether there's a drastic improvement or not. That's generally how I prefer to play. And I think if I can get the operator base triggered at the right moment. Yeah. Yeah, good. This guy. I don't know. It feels like it might have been better, but a lot of times it feels better when it's not like that. It feels like I did better, but I didn't. Got delayed in the middle round. So against players, there's a little bit of variation, and you can't expect the same things, except you can kind of expect they're going to have that stall build. Which honestly, I appreciate seeing stall builds. Feels solid that time. I don't know if I got the operator base off that time either, though. And it's really hectic, so I just don't know sometimes. No. And there's some upgrades I need to do, but honestly, like I said, I'm burning out on this game kind of hard. Which isn't a statement they really should have players who've been in it for 3 years say. I guess they could always be like, well, we got 3 years worth of consistent payment out of him. That's a couple thousand. relatively consistent. Shameful amounts of money, in my opinion. On both sides. I feel ashamed, and they should feel ashamed, too. It might not even be necessary to use this, but trying to get that overkill damage on it. Keep that thing on its tail. I need to hit that last bonus. I don't know. I don't think the last damage tick got the operator bonus buff. Truthfully, the operator-based bonus doesn't have any combat effectiveness before a certain level. At most levels, at most points, it's freaking useless. Again, I'm not really sure if my team can improve by having Tonbo on there or not. If you hear slapping periodically, it's because there's a fly in my room and I'm trying to get it. And suddenly, life becomes like an anime. If you hear crashing, that might be a reason too. I'm kidding, I won't go that far. Or I'll try. I mean, something else died, so that's nice anyway. I need to hit this buff real soon. There we go. I think I hit it. And everything on the team is getting the buff from it, so... I'm going to hit this just in case, because I don't know if we've taken any slivers of damage. It's generally best to do that anyway. Again, it felt like it was better, but it really wasn't. And it's a really frustrating fact of this game that the randomness of it, for one, the unpredictability, there's a level of strategy to it. There's some targetable info. You can specifically go for time and be like, oh yeah, I've gotten this time, that's my best time. And I'm like, I still question the validity of those claims. I haven't messed with Subo since yesterday, so one of the reasons I kind of like it is because it's kind of got this Harlequin mask kind of look to it. I actually have a bit of a time limit on this stream. I can't go past 4 o'clock because I'm going to do another Gundam Breaker Mobile stream, but that one's going to be on my alt account. And I have to, you know, switch over and do things like that. So, let's load up Tonbo and see if he's going to help any. And then switch it to the front. I honestly don't believe that Tonbo is going to serve much help in this build at the moment. It increases the combat power, but it doesn't seem to do much. I don't think it's going to do much as far as improving my score. But I digress. I was going to try. And I did get it up to the point where it's getting the operator base bonus, at least half of it. But I targeted it to give Hinotori the best boost. And I'm not sure how long we'll be able to go for the other stream, but you know, whenever it runs out of energy. Which I haven't played that thing in. Yeah. Yeah, good. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Heal up everybody. It's a different flow to the fights like this, but I don't mind it. I like it, actually. I don't think that was a better score, though. I mean, I maxed out the damage dealt, so there might be potential to get a better score. And there's a reason I mix up damage types a bit, is because, yeah, while Tonbo is mostly beam-based, there's always a defensive flaw in most builds. Physical, beam attack, range, melee. One of them will have a hole, more or less. So, which is one of the reasons why many people hate the alternate form mode, where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna flip these stats that, no. Bye-bye. Good job. Okay. I hope this is it. I hope this beats it. I honestly I don't like... Oh, no, I hit the wrong one. Everything's dead. We don't have enough points. Oh, well. Yep. Like I said, I think Tonbo's a better bet for this. He's just been tuned up better than Subo, which is more of a, you know, I made it on the fly because it's not that difficult to fight the preliminaries of Master League. It's kind of laughable, in fact. It doesn't test any of your master skills as a Gunpla builder in this game. If anything, it's more like, well, let's see how much the top 1,000 spenders are in this game. And by that, I'm probably around 200 or so. Which, you know, makes me curious how much the top spenders are. Yay! Invulnerability frames. Okay, I did get the operator base hit, but I don't think it actually mattered. I didn't hit the operator base on that first run where with Tonbo, where it maxed out the damage, and I'm not sure how I did that either. It doesn't really. It's very obtuse in its limited transparency. It's a way of giving you information without giving you much to work with. There's so much empty variable there. It's like, oh yeah, well you have to do a certain amount of damage over the max hit points of whatever, And it seems like juggling things in the air for finishers is what to do, which is counterintuitive to the timing portion of it. Okay. 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 Did it? Did it? I hope. I don't know. After this point, after this one, I think I'm just gonna call it. I don't think I can get a better score after this. After trying this much, my lag makes me hope that it's gonna give me a better score at the end of this, but I'm not that hopeful. Come on. What are you doing? What'd I do? Come on. Bro. Oh. Why are you doing this? I mean, yeah, it's a pretty gunpla. It's a nice pose. It's not a great angle. Does it freeze? Did it freeze? Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? There we go. Nope. Didn't even give me a better score after all that. Asshat. Alright, let's go for a one-on-one and to take a break, change of pace. Get an achievement unlocked. Yay. Like, and this game is the epitome of meaningless achievements. In all cases. All of the achievements are entirely meaningless. It's habit-forming achievements instead of like, oh, you did a cool thing achievement. Bye. And I prefer those kinds of achievements where it's like, oh yeah, you beat this thing on hard mode. And like, but hard mode isn't really that hard. Not if you pay for it. And there's always a way to pay for it. And I honestly, there's a couple of challenges that I'm just like, yeah, I don't really want to try this. Because, like, it's not that they don't give away the solution, but it's like, there's no hint whatsoever as to what to do it. It's just figure it out by trial and error. And, yeah. Tomorrow and the coming weeks, I'm hoping to do some new stuff with streaming for a bit. All on YouTube though, because I don't like Twitch. I mean, nothing against people who decide to use Twitch. That's, you know, their choice, of course. But I'm not in it. Oh jeez, I screwed myself over. Let's screw it. Worst it's gonna do is take 2 attacks. I think they've got probably a heavy armor. Yeah, they're probably using heavy armor to buff, so they're about twice the normal. So look, we're going for a challenge for once. Oh, never mind. I expected more. More or less, I guess that's a finisher. Doesn't seem to matter much, but 76. That's nice. Look at that. Look at that. I'm tied with Ragdoll, something, and me. Alright. Last try on this. Just, I don't have the patience to do more than that. And we've been at it for almost 30 minutes now, so I feel like that's a fair amount of effort for this, frankly. I could spend more, but I'd rather not. Like I said, I'll be back at 4 o'clock my time, which will be, you know, in about 30 minutes or so on my other account. Yay! It's almost over, really. I'm hoping for a better score this time, but I'm not holding my breath either. Yeah. Premature celebration. Nope. That's alright. I got a 90k on my first run, so I'm honestly not... Technically my second run, but the first completed run, so... That's good enough for me, frankly. And, just keeps my average around 92k. At the moment. 93k. In any case, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna do my dailies real quick, I guess. Got some stupid stuff that I haven't done yet. I say stupid stuff, but it's like these repeat prototype suits and stuff, like they're cool if you've got the copy of them. I don't for most of them. So I gotta go do this thing and this thing. Might as well. Grand Canyon. Okay, no. No. Oh man, I got rid of Lou. Oh well, let's work with Drake then. I'd have to build it to look like that one mobile suit. What does it want it to be? Excuse me, I didn't read the instructions. You must have GP1 Zephyranthus. 5 parts of that. Okay. Okay. That's I can do that. Zephyranthus. Date. Do we not have any Zephyranthus parts now? Well, whatever. Let's go to the shop. I'll pick up the ones that I don't have. Oh, hey, I've got parts for this. Do I have... Yeah, I have that guy. I have a couple of that guy. I also have that. I don't use that, though. I don't like that. I like the head, though. The head's cool. But I'm gonna grab those. Ridicule me, please. I don't mind. But I need to upgrade my pilots, and Banniger is one of them that I use. Even though his trait is freaking useless. I don't like the fact that they make a lot of the traits that are like, it's functionally useless. You can have one or the other. At least on pilots. They don't do that all the time on pilots. Did I already buy one of those? I don't know if I upgraded all of these. I might have one of these, of the other version. And if I do, I'll substitute one of those in for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all the way and upgrade all of them, and pick out the ones that have good traits. Because none of the abilities are gonna be worth using unless they get a surprise alteration, which was cool. A couple of them had some surprise alteration changes, like the ones from the Battle Log series, which I enjoyed, but ultimately it didn't feel, I don't know. I had no sympathy for the uppity little shit that was the main antagonist. And they tried to make us feel sympathy for the uppity little bitch. And it's like, you have to make a likable antagonist that is capable of being turned into the protagonist, or in the first place. So excuse me while I misclick several times. Eh? Oh, there you go. Yay! No! Stop it. I don't know why it's doing that. You'll have to excuse my terrible British accent. I haven't had very many people critique it. My Brooklyn accent, I think, is fairly solid. I'm from America, so it stands to reason I should be able to imitate and parody an American accent of various kinds. It might be closer to a Jersey accent, but I'm okay with that. I noticed that now the market gives us enough parts to max out 2 of them. And I apparently already did that with one of these. So here we go for a second one. I don't know why. I don't usually do this, but you know. I think this one has a cooldown trait. Yeah, it's got a cooldown trait. So a Federation team might be useful. So. Whereas all of the, I think I have a few pieces of this GP1. Let me see what this thing is from. Stardust. Okay. Stardust memory, upgrade. And I'll build it from those parts. Because I think I've got a few that are of that. No. I don't care. I mean, I like that feature. I liked it more when I had my phone to use for this. Now it's nice, but it's still annoying when I misclick. And now those all have duplicates of it. Now it's I've got that maxed out for a long time. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't overthink this. Because this is one of the pilots that I've been needing to upgrade for a while. He's a decent pilot as far as stats are concerned. His traits are less than desirable because you can only use one of them. And it's like, I built this. I made this. I spent several parts worth of effort. Several weeks? No. Yeah. No. No, yeah, it's about a month's worth of effort, or, you could buy a bunch of one type, I think, and get the... I don't remember how much they did it, how they did it in the first place. But now it's like all this effort to get this part that is half useless. Maybe not half, but like a good 1/3 of its usefulness is like, well, that's crap, absolute crap. So, you know, we all got our opinions on that stuff. So we got 25 minutes before I've got to end the stream for this and then switch over. So we are only building from Stardust Memory for now. What's it sorted by name? Okay, GP01. Aha, I do have one. It's not better though. Oh well. I mean, arguably, it's debatable. Okay, let's go for picking out the trait ones first. GP01 Zephyranthus. This one's an upgrade. Combat hack. Critical up. Interesting. Ah. I didn't know I had that too. Cool. Is this the beginner's campaign? No, this is a normal one. Okay. I didn't even know there was more than those. Okay. Honestly, I like critical up better. I'd actually use that. Legit. GP01. Oh, hey, I do have one. Nice. And it's a normal version of it. Has a decent trait, is why I probably did that. I'm probably going to keep that scythe. Well, that's deciding some nice stuff. Zephyranthus, yes. Scratch, scratch. GPO, that's, yeah. No, once again. Aha, Protag. I could pick either one, really. They're both Protag. This one's better. Less upgrading pieces to get it up to red. Okay. One. Two. I need more of those, obviously. There's a lot of things I've been falling behind on. $20. I should be able to do that. Let's go with parameter total. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. I'll go with Gaelio though, because Gaelio is actually not annoying. No, I'm not sorry. Tune up. think I have enough GPO1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't technically need this one, but I don't care. Or this one. So, this could be anything. And it will be anything. I don't have to upgrade that. This I will upgrade though. Wow. Sorry about that. I think the mic even picked that up. It's the 4th of July here, so there's going to be occasional explosions as the time goes on. I don't even know why I'm wearing this head. That's a better head. That's just a better head in general. No, hold on. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I can do that. My firepower. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that's probably the best option there. I need to get another 4 desert tag on there, but I can't do that. Let me focus on that real quick. Nope. Nope. This might have a 4 desert. Let's see. I'm not going to upgrade the sub parts. Ah, good. And I can get a high firepower tag a lot easier on this. I almost wanted to get... no, I'm not going for that. Okay. I don't have a saber. Okay, this is not going to be a perfect build. It doesn't look like. And I'm obsessing on that, so... that's fine. It's fine. Oh, I can't fit high firepower on this, can I? Does not look like it. Well, 2 out of 3. That's already on high firepower. This one could get a high firepower piece. Yeah. And it's not losing any power from that. Awesome. Yeah, let's go with that. No, I don't like that one. I mean, I don't dislike that one, but... yeah, let's go with that one. No. Yeah, let's go with that one. After that, this should all just go very smoothly, really. I don't need anything else, really. Yeah, this should be fast. Should be. Operative word. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, you're all the way over there? That's not cool, bro. Sorry, I'm screaming in the mic suddenly. Bye. Oh, come on, dude, no. Dang, that was... I didn't expect them to pull out a defender, too. I barely got that last one. I'm surprised. By a little bit. I shouldn't be, but I am. None of these names match at all. They're meaningless. They're all meaningless. Let's put Tonbo there and Koryu there. The only reason they're there is because they're not glitch suits. Everyone else is... I mean, they're not my best suits either. I definitely need to update those, but that's not urgent. They all just have good tags, that's all. And this should go smoothly as butter. And after this, I'm going to end this stream. After these two missions, end this stream, and then I gotta log into the other game account. I say log in, but it's like booting up a phone. Good job, Koryu. Did I change her arm? Oh wow, it muted it for some reason. You get him, Tombo. I'll hit this warehouse for no reason. Good job, guys. Good job. I know that wasn't me, but good job, guys. Ding! I'm very curious sometimes when they're going to put the level cap for this game. The level cap is virtually meaningless. It's just a new move. It's just a new place to move the goalpost. So, that said, let's finish this up with this team. It should be good enough, really. and one of my old crewmates. He doesn't play the game as much anymore. I don't know how long it's been since he played the game. Doesn't matter. He'll get a bunch of friend points when he gets back on, if he ever gets back on. Shout out to Gearhead if you watch periodically. Not my favorite build, to be honest. The build that I'm using right now. I mean, Tonbo I love, and Gearhead makes a really good looking mobile suit, in my opinion. Last I checked, that's not how shotguns work, but okay. Charge! Shotguns, you know, have an area of effect usually, but I was curious about that, to be entirely honest. I'm using a shotgun, by the way, in game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got all those achievements that time. So, in any case, thanks for joining me. I will be back in, you know, about 8 minutes on my other stream. So, thanks for joining me. This one went a little longer than I expected / thought it would. Peace.